YouTube, what is up, my brothers and sisters in glorious Jesus Christ's body? We are all one and the same. We are all brothers and sisters. What is up, my fellow Christians? Today I'm going to be telling you guys about a very, very good topic for a video that I'm going to make. It's going to be hard to fathom this. Did you know God created time itself? I can't imagine that. I can't fathom how he made time. He made time. So yeah. So God lives outside of eternity, or he lives outside of time. So this video is going to be called "How Does God Live Outside of Time?" God is powerful enough to do anything. There's nothing God cannot do. Nothing. So that being said, right there, when we step on God lives in eternity. You know, outer space, right? Outer space is the universe. The universe isn't Earth. It's all the planet. It's Earth. It's all the planets. It's all the stars and space. Everything. It's the entire outer space and the planets all built together is like it is right now is the universe. God right now is sitting on his throne in heaven, holding the universe in his hands. He must be massively tall. Not to mention he's love itself. Could you imagine that if he's like at least like 30,000 feet tall or 1,000,000 feet tall, that how much love will be radiating from him? And he's eternity itself and power itself. He's light and perfection itself. It's almost terrifying to try to fathom how powerful and glorious he is, that once we get to heaven to be with him for all eternity, we'll feel all of him. We'll feel his presence, his entire glory, his peace, his perfection. It's just, I can't imagine it. I cannot wait until I get to heaven. I am absolutely terrified to get to heaven, to be honest, because that feeling. But when I get there, it's not going to be scary at all. There's no fear in heaven. So, and nobody who goes to heaven, or people who wants to go to heaven, people who go to heaven in near-death experiences never want to leave. They don't. They're there for 1 second and want to stay there forever. They don't. They beg God to not let them come back. If a lot of times, here's my theory: when people die, God might give them a choice, saying, "It's not your time. Do you want to go back, or do you want to stay?" The reason why people don't come back if he asks them that is because they don't want to come. They want to stay, and they choose to stay there forever. They don't choose why they get 1 second of a little microscopic piece of a second of a taste of heaven, and how awesome it feels. And then you get the option to come back to a sinful, evil, corrupt world of pain, sorrow, fear, and evil and sin. I would be wanting to stay in heaven too. Yes, I would. Anyways, God created time. He created eternity as well. How can you comprehend? He knew about us before we were born, before we were in our mother's womb, because that means either we were all in heaven underneath his care, under God's care himself, or eternity in the past, he already knew about us for all eternity before creating us. He can see. It's so freaking scary to think about. Oh my gosh. He can see eternity in the past, and he can see eternity in the future. How at the same time? I can't even imagine that. I can't even think about that. It's like, how can you? It's like remembering. Give you an example that's impossible. If you could live for a million years, and you could remember everything that happened, every second, every single thing, 100% that you did 500,000 years ago, everything, not missing one single thing, and you could still see millions of things you're going to already do in the future at the same time. Everything is exactly correct. Every little detail, everything you did, every dream you had, every time you took a leak, every time you took a crap. It's like that. You can't imagine. God himself can see eternity in the past and eternity in the future. Every single thing we're going to do, he already knows that. It's like he knows that instantly. How can you fathom that? This is one of the reasons why people don't believe in God, that he exists, because it's just so hard to, even as true believers, we know he exists 100,000 million trillion %, but we still can't fathom how he operates. Like, it's just, no. But anyways, he created time. So we're in a box, right? Like a square right here. This right here, this is us. My two hands right here is us and the universe. God is outside. This is outside of the box. Here's the box. God is outside. So, that being said, let me get a better example. Here we are. Here we are right here in the middle of my sunglasses. God is outside. Universe, outside. Time, outside. Eternity. People say outer space is infinite. Wrong. If it was infinite, God wouldn't be able to step into our world, into time, from heaven, and then back. God lives on the outside of the box. He's on the outside of the box, which is heaven and eternity. So, that being said, that's just, I can't fathom that. I can't even imagine that. It's just so hard. But I hope you guys like this video. See you next time. Peace.